Well, good morning, and good morning from day 8 of my Swiss Alpine Pass Trail adventure. And the falls there are the Reichenbach Falls, and if you're a Sir Arthur Conan Doyle fan, you'll know that those are the falls that, that was the scene where Moriarty was taken to his death by Sherlock Holmes. They both died at this location. So, very, very impressive actually. They go even higher, right up there. So keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, rather impressive. So day 8. Last night I stayed at a campsite just outside Meiringen. Day 7 I'd camped at the Tannensee and walked along a fantastic ridge which brought me to the peak of Planplatten. And the views of the Bernese Oberland exploded in front of me, and I had views of the Lauterhorn and other great mountains. And then as I descended down to Meiringen, I saw my first glimpse of the Eiger and the Munch. So that's what I'm going to see today. Today I'm climbing up to the Große Scheidegg, and when I get there I should get pretty damn good views of the famous mountains of the Bernese Oberland. And I'm going to head up from the Große Scheidegg towards the Back Alpsee and see what I can find with regards to a camp for tonight. So that's what we're doing. Got a big climb ahead of me today, so I'll just keep plodding on. What to do? I think after 12 months of being away from the high mountains of Europe, I think I've solved the conundrum that I initially thought was wolves. Last year I was in the doing the GR11 in Spain, and had a visit to my tent. Didn't see the animal, but items that were under my awning were strewn around, including my shoes. And I spoke to a shepherd who told me there were wolves in the area, which made me conclude that perhaps wolves had visited my tent. Well, I'm high above Grindelwald, not far from the Back Alpsee, and I heard some rustling outside my tent. It woke me up again, because this is what happened 12 months ago. And it's a full moon tonight, and I stuck my head out of the tent, and there it was, plain as plain could be, mountain fox. And it had my food bag in its mouth. I shouted. I got out of the tent and I chased the fox, which ran away with my waterproof food bag in its gob, and I am no longer acquainted with my food bag. So it could have been worse. It could have been my shoes or other really, really vital things. Food can be replaced. the food bag can't be, and I've had that for many years. Maybe in the morning I'll find it all torn up and ripped up somewhere. But anyway, so by some strange coincidence, maybe I had some premonition, my breakfast is actually inside the tent with me. So I have breakfast for the morning, but evening meals and lunches, they're all gone, and the fox is going to be enjoying them this evening. So one of my first jobs when I get to Grindelwald tomorrow morning is to buy myself some more expensive Swiss food. There we are, little conundrum solved, and a brief video being conducted in the middle of the night with a full moon opposite the Eiger, the Wetterhorn. Well, good afternoon, and good afternoon from day 11 of my Swiss Alpine Pass Trail adventure. I've really enjoyed the last 3 days or so since I last spoke to the camera. Having left my fated campsite at Lac Leman, I descended down to Grindelwald and I resupplied there. And then had a really steep climb, a bit surprising actually, because didn't expect it to be as steep as it was, up to the Kleine Scheidegg. Now the Kleine Scheidegg is an odd mountain pass because there are two railway stations there, and you can go, if you want to, up to close to 4,000 meters on a train that goes inside the Munch mountain. It's allegedly the most expensive train journey in the world. But thereafter, the views I had were just magnificent. I had the Eiger and the Munch dominating the skyline above me to my left. And I descended around then down to Wengen. And Wengen, I camped at a Feuerstelle, that's a fire pit place. There's a few of them around in Switzerland, and you can camp at these places. And then yesterday I left Wengen and I had quite a big climb actually. It was a very large climb up to the Savinenfurka via Muren, which is apparently the highest permanently inhabited village in the Alps. It's just over 1,600 meters above sea level. And climbing up to the Savinenfurka, I had retrospective views of the Eiger, the Munch and the Jungfrau all above me as I climbed up the Savinenfurka, which is just over 2,600 meters. And then today I've left my camp spot. I spoke to a farmer last night. The valley that I was in is a Schutzgebiet area, that means protected area, and the farmer kindly allowed me to camp close to his upper alpine barn. And then today I've climbed up to the Hohe Thürli Pass, and the Hohe Thürli Pass at 2,778 meters is the highest pass on the Swiss Alpine Pass Trail. I then went up to the hut just above it and treated myself to a piece of cake and a cup of coffee, and wandered over to have a look at the glacier that is pouring down off the mountain as well. So today I'm going to descend the mountain now down towards the Ochsenensee, and then tomorrow down to Kandersteg, and thereafter over to Adelboden via the Bundeschwinde mountain pass. So yeah, tomorrow will be the last day's videoing on this particular video. I hope you're enjoying what I'm putting together so far, and I'll look forward to starting video 3 very soon.